What up, y'all? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23 back with another video. How are y'all doing out there today? I'm here to talk about Tupac's second album, Strictly for My Ends, being released February 16th, 1993 through TNT Recordings, Interscope Records, and EastWest Records America. The recording sessions took place at Starlight Sound Studio in Richmond, Echo Sound Studio in Los Angeles, and Unique Recording Studios in New York. Man, 33 years, man. This album is still a classic, and I'm still bumping it to this day. Long live the GOAT, Tupac Shakur, one of my favorites. Love the title track on here, and he definitely got producers like DJ Bobcat, Digital Underground, Lay Law, Live Squad, Special Ed. Everybody, man. Atron Gregory, he's the executive on here. And Action, Big D, The Impossible. Man, I love this album. It's got really amazing bangers. You got Holler If You Hear Me, that also appeared in the Above the Rim movie where they're playing ball. And, of course, the trailer. I Get Around, that's a classic. Keep Your Head Up, Papa Song, and Souljah's Revenge. Last Words with Cube and Ice-T, and Something to Die For, Interlude, Point the Finger, Pac's Theme, Strugglin with Live Squad, Peep Game with Deadly Threat, Guess Who's Back, Representin 93, and the Streetz R Death Row, and Papa Song, I already mentioned, 5 Deadly Venomz with Tretch of Naughty by Nature, Apache with the Live Squad. You got everybody on here, man. This is a classic right here. One of my favorites by Tupac. I really love this record. So more to it, the album, follows his success after starring in the film Juice with commentary on social issues, and then Vice President Dan Quayle, who criticized, the rapper for his violent lyrics at the time. Peaking at number 24 on the Billboard 200, this album saw more commercial success than its predecessor, and there are many noticeable differences in production. While Tupac's first effort included a more underground or indie rap oriented sound, this album was considered his breakout, and the album was supported with the 4 singles: Holler If You Hear Me, I Get Around, Keep Your Head Up, and Papa Song, with accompanying music videos. In 1998 through 2003, the album was reissued through Amaru/Jive Records. In 2023, Interscope Records digitally reissued the album with 6 additional tracks, subtitled The Expanded Edition. And in early of '92, Tupac started working on a Tupacalypse Now follow-up album, originally titled Black Starry Night, which was renamed into Troublesome 21 during the recording process. The project was set to be released in September of '92. However, it was rejected by Time Warner due to the media outcry and political legislatures over the lyrics. Several songs recorded for Troublesome 21 included Keep Your Head Up and I Get Around, Strictly for My Ends, and the Streetz R Death Row were utilized for the new track listing, and the punctuated abbreviation of the word NIGGA, it stands for Never Ignorant About Getting Goals Accomplished, which is a backronym fabled by Tupac himself, which it is true. He did say that. So the album received generally positive reviews from music critics in New York. Not New York. The New Rolling Stone album guide book Greg Tate saw that Tupac comes with a sense of drive and eruptive, dissonant, fervor, worthy of Fear of a Black Planet and America's Most Wanted, and called it Shakur's best constructed and the most coherent album, and it's also his most militantly political. And AllMusic Marissa Brown concluded, though the production sometimes suffers, especially in the middle of the album where it's utterly forgettable, the record shows a continually developing MC with increasingly complex lyrical themes well on his way to becoming nearly unstoppable. Melody Maker called the album an adventure into a life on the streets of America delivered through raps that drip with the sweat of hardcore funk. Eric Berman of Source wrote a combination of 60s black political thought and 90s urban reality. Pac is not afraid to speak his mind, balancing the gangsta's tendencies of street life and with insightful revelations. Jonathan Gold of Los Angeles Times found the production accomplished in Tupac's rap sort of entertaining, but regarded him as a gifted mimic with no discernible style of his own, and not an especially deep thinker. Ian McCann of Q wrote that the album found Tupac fettered by Hollywood and Ice Cube no longer an influence but a guest bitter, more distant. It offers the legendary five deadly venoms, keep your head up, and ominous, ominously something to die for, on which Tupac's ma warns him if he can't find something to live for, he should find something worth dying for. And his Chris Stugg's Consumer Guide albums of the 90s book, he singled out Keep Your Head Up as the album's only worthy track. This album is just classic, man. They definitely have these amazing bangers that went on the charts. So the album debuted at number 24 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and number 4 on the U.S. Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, selling at 38,000 units of its first week. And then September of 24th of 93, the album was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America for sales of over 500,000 copies in the U.S. And on April of 19th of 95, it received the RIAA Platinum certification for sales of over 1 million copies in the U.S. alone. On April 14th of 2007, the album achieved silver certification by the British phonographic industry for sales of over 60,000 units in the UK. And the second single off of the album, I Get Around, which features the Digital Underground bandmates Shock G and Money B, peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. And the album's third single, Keep Your Head Up, with Dave Hollister, made it to number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. Both I Get Around and Keep Your Head Up were certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America of March 31st, 2001. And the fourth and final from the album, Papa Song, which features Mo Preem Shakur, reached number 87 on the Billboard Hot 100. And after Tupac's demise in 96, the album made it to the U.S. catalog albums, peaking at number 2. Man, just an incredible, phenomenal album right here by Tupac. So the 2003 expanded edition, it features I Get Around remix, Keep Your Head Up, the Mod Dookie remix. I like that remix. I do have the single of it. And Holler We Hear Me, New York Stretch Mix. And Papa Song, the Vibe Tribe remix with Wicked and Poppy and Flex with the Live Squad. I have the single of that too. And of course, Let's Get It On with Heavy D and Biggie and Grand Puba, including Spunk Bigga. Classics, man. I hope I could get the special edition on LP. It would be dope. I know this is a reissue. This is a reissue from 2018, but I would like to get the reissue of 2023. It would be great, so I could have the other songs on there. I really love this album by Tupac, man. I mean, anything with Tupac, you already know. Like, I'm gonna be on real on that. Be real quick with that. Classic. Still listening to it to this day. 33 years old, still gold. Way better than today. So there's no other artist that could ever make a classic like this. Nobody could ever duplicate a classic like Tupac. What is your favorite song off this classic? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy. God bless. Stay safe. And for all of my fans out there, especially Tupac fans, keep bumping this record, y'all. Peace.